Welcome back to Business RadioX Pro Tips. Lee Kantor, Stone Payton here with you. Lee, this tip is specifically for me. I need the help. I find myself in a networking environment, and how do you wrap up that conversation and move on to the next one?
Yeah, this is an area for someone who's an introvert, a well-documented introvert, and the genesis of the whole Business RadioX concept is built around my anxiety around networking. This is something that is built into our process, so it's very fortunate that I work in an environment that lets me play this card. But for me, when I go to any networking, I have anxiety just going to the networking. And then as a bonus anxiety I get is when I'm talking to someone and I want to end the conversation, I have anxiety on how to end that conversation. So it's a double-edged sword for me. So I'm getting anxiety at the beginning and I don't have a means to end the conversation. So that was prior to being involved with Business RadioX. Now that I'm with Business RadioX, I have a built-in great way to end any conversation in a networking meeting. I say this: great chatting with you. If you know any business people doing interesting things, please send them my way. We are always looking for guests for our shows. So, I mean, just that simple kind of exit line gets me easily extricated and I can move on. And they feel like they have now something. They do know people that it might be a good guest, and it creates a great win-win environment because now they can. It's the easiest referral that they can make for one of their colleagues is just say, hey, you should check out Lee's show. I mean, you'd be a great guest. And we are constantly looking for guests for shows. So having another person refer a guest is always good for me. And it lets the other person know I have a show and that I'm looking for business leaders as guests. So it's a win-win-win all the way around. It's an easy referral for them. It extricates me from that conversation. I can move on and find other people to interact with. And it's helped me out of a lot of networking jams.